The Bad Tape 2's push-pull graph can be engaged by clicking an EQ node at the top of the plugin. You can now drag the band up and down to modify the effect at this frequency range. You can also modify its Q value, frequency and gain from above. You can also select the band type here. You can also double-click above to enter a value manually. Simply double-click to reset the node as well. There is also a solo button here to isolate the selected frequency band as well as a bypass. And the pull controls for the frequency node are here also. Now let's go over the multi-select feature. Click and drag the lasso around multiple nodes to select them. Now click and drag like normal to boost or cut a frequency range. The multi-select functionality also works for Q value, the gain and frequency. You can input the value for selected nodes as well. Hold Shift and click to add or remove nodes from the multi-select. You can also pull the multiple nodes at the same time. Simply double-click to reset the nodes. Individual notes of the graph can be soloed to be heard in isolation. To do this, simply click on a node and select Solo. You can also toggle between nodes in Solo by clicking on a new one. Click Solo to exit this mode, or simply click off the node. The effects controls which sit in the middle of the plugin can be adjusted by moving the mouse over the effects slider to see the control. Then by clicking and dragging up and down to adjust the control. There's a mute button in the top left which cuts the effect out, and the sidechain icon in the bottom left reveals the sidechain controls. You can hide the controls by clicking on the cross button here, and the oversampling button has its own dedicated drop-down menu which is activated here. The doubler control can be activated here, and the detune control can be activated by clicking and holding the button. To adjust the dials, simply click, hold, and drag up and down. Dials are greyed out when they are not affecting the signal chain. Double-click on a value below to input a value manually. And double-click on the dial to reset to default. You can also fine-tune the dials for a more accurate value by clicking Control and clicking to adjust. Like with all Denise audio plugins, the plugin is fully resizable and can be dragged from the bottom right-hand corner of the plugin.